Mystic Black, Darnell Giovanni, and I'm back with another interview from the legendary family, the McKee family. I want to say the champ. I think he's still the champ. I think he won that past fight. A.J McKee in the house. How you doing, boss?
Another day in paradise, I'm here at PFL getting ready to go support my girl Abby. She's about to go out there do her thing and get another dub for Body Shop.
Yeah, and how do you feel about Abby Montez going into this fight?
I'm excited. We got to work with her prior to her Clarissa Shields fight. She just started training with us, so since then, she's been growing a lot, showing a lot. Hands are looking nice. I'm excited, dude. I'm excited for her.
Yeah. Do you guys personally think that you broke Clarissa Shields? Because I don't think she's coming back to the MMA fields.
Oh, damn. I hope not. Anybody that wants to pursue fighting, I feel like if that's your dream, go get it. You know what I mean? It's clearly there's ups and downs to life. You know what I mean? Trials and tribulations. You just got to keep pushing forward, one foot in front of the other.
Yeah, and I've seen you at the bare knuckle events. I've seen you at Bellator, of course, Bellator events. But train. What do you get out of it being in somebody's corner?
A lot of jitters, a lot of mixed emotions, because it's like you got to be able to coach them, but at the same time, it's like you have that emotional attachment because you've put so many hours in the gym with them. For my father being the coach and then me being kind of like his side coach and just helping all the guys and ladies. It's crazy, man. You gotta, and I'm a very anxious person, so when I get in there, I'm just screaming. I'm like, get him, It's like, but I kind of let my dad do the coaching, but I think the mental support's the biggest key, is being in that corner and being there for them in that moment.
Would you say you get more nervous being in the corner than fighting?
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah. So it's been a month since the fight that didn't go your way, of course. How do you feel a month later? Because I know after the fight, you're pretty upset, didn't like the way the decision went. And you say you want going back to 145. Is that still a true statement, or it's a different story now that a month has passed by?
It's a little different. Temper flaring in that moment, obviously not happy with the outcome. I can't leave 45s like that. So definitely we're going to get that round 3.
Yeah. And when you said you were going to go to 155, was that to fight him again, or did you want to take on his brother?
No, I want his brother. Yeah. That's still going to happen. I want his brother still.
Yeah. So you want to take out both Pitbull brothers while you're in Bellator?
Yeah, I want that legacy done.
Absolutely. And when you look back at that fight, what is something you feel like you could have done differently maybe?
Finished it. Yeah, 4th, 5th round, just turn up, you know what I mean? That's something we kind of geared up on since we were kids, never leave it to the judges. I was comfortable in there, I was comfortable point fighting and just kind of picking them apart. But yeah, don't leave it to the judges. Go finish that fight. That's a big key for me now.
Yeah, and you're usually not a point fighter at all. Do you feel that you beat him easily the first time? Second time, it kind of was a little bit different of a chess game? Or the motivation was a little bit tougher?
I wouldn't say it was the motivation. There's a lot, there's a lot to life. People don't see the insides, the outsides, the little intricate pieces to life, especially fighters' lives. They just see the training. They see the show. They see the training. They see the show. And they don't really get to see, like, behind the scenes, you know what I mean? So there's always constant stuff, that's just life, you got to just keep going. But I think, this is a different game. Yeah, they just fired a different monster.
Yeah. And Scott Coker was talking after, maybe there's not a rematch, no room for that. Do you think he said that because you were making comments regarding like maybe fighting in the UFC, or it was just Scott Coker being the president of a company?
No, he's open to what his fighters like. He's open to hearing out what they want. I've been very verbal for a while about moving up to 55s. So in the heat of that moment, it didn't sound appetizing to me at all to stay to 45s. But definitely, looking back, I need that get back, and we need to run that back. And I promise you, it's not going the distance.
And there was a lot of time in between the last fight. Do you feel you got bored in between that time? Because you're somebody that likes to stay very, very active, and you just won $1 million. You had a lot of time with that money as well. Do you think that kind of affected you going into the second fight?
Not really. Fight activity is key for me, definitely. I love fighting, so fighting for me 3-4 times a year, I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, war or not, like, I just did 5 rounds, I'm ready. We can fight again next month. Like, I just genuinely love to fight. So for me, I just love to fight, Yeah, I want to be in there. But after the long pause between the first fight, Patricio and I. There's just a lot of stuff that needed to be figured out, contracts, this, that, and then it became a point where we couldn't get understanding. So I'm like, look, I just want to fight. You know what I mean? So we ran it back, and yeah. Now we gotta sit down again and get some more stuff put together. But hopefully we get it soon. You know, I don't want to wait until next year. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get that in real quick.
Yeah, hopefully it happens this next summer. And your dad, I just spoke to him. He said, "Hey, you guys want to put up $1 million? We put up a purse. We do this, and winner takes all." Are you with that bet as well?
Hey, I'm all about that. You putting fuel to a fire. You want it, come get it. I'm gonna kick it just to say I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know, we didn't get taken out. We got wounded, but we good. Like, it's nothing for a bounce back.
Yeah, and you're here at the PFL, $1 million at the end of the at the end of the championship season. People talk about you going to the UFC, but there's a PFL here as well. You got Brendan Loughnane, Lance Palmer, a lot of these guys, Bubba Jenkins in this competition. Would you ever want to consider maybe PFL?
Man, I'm considering wherever the check is, wherever, you know what I mean, my legacy can continue to conquer, you know what I mean? I want the belts, you know what I mean? I want all belts. Where I'm at, though, I'm comfortable right now, so we'll see where things go. I know PFL might be open to do some cross promotion, so unifying these belts, you know what I mean, and really showing the world who the best fighters in the world are. I think it's pay-per-view, it's big money, it's big shows, you know what I mean, and that's what the sport. It's not missing it, but that's what it needs. You know what I mean? I think that'd be a real big opening key for mixed martial arts, the community. Yeah.
And seeing you to talk about the cross promotion, Cyborg, Kayla Harrison. You train with Cyborg. You've seen her in the gym.
It sounds like it's Body Shop. It's Body Shop versus everybody. Yeah, dude. Another great matchup. You know, that'd be a banger. I'd be excited for that. You know, Clarissa. She's got her wrestling. She's a good wrestler. So Body Shop. That's what we've been working on with Chris. You know, it's. Let's do it. Yeah. Who's the 45 champ? We can get it.
Put them all in there. We love to see it.
Yeah, let's put it in there.
But we got the trilogy is confirmed now. Max Holloway, Alexander Volkanovski's happening July 2nd.
I'll be watching that. I'll be watching.
How do you think that one's gonna go? Two guys you want to fight?
I want Max to win. Avi. I've always liked Max. He's like a people's champ. You know what I mean? Good dude. You could tell inside that cage he's a beast though. He's a monster. And it's that Hawaiian spirit, you know what I mean? It's that fighter that I've grown up watching so many guys in the game, and then him, you know, holding down my division for so long. It's just nothing but respect. So Max is still that dream fight. Yeah. And Volkanovski too. He's doing his thing. He's holding it down.
He had a great performance against Korean Zombie there this past UFC event. But other day, Dana White made a comment about boxers getting paid too much money. He feels like they're paid too much money. When he makes comments like that, does it kind of make you feel like, should I enter the UFC if he's talking about this? Because you're a guy who just made $1 million. Who knows what's going to happen in the UFC?
I plead the fifth. But there's no such thing as too much money. That's like saying there's too much power. It's absurd. You know? Nah. No such thing. Yeah.
And do you still have that, you know, you want to get in that boxing ring still after, you know, you see Francis in there in the ring with Tyson Fury. You want to jump in a ring maybe against one of these guys around your weight class?
Definite. In due time, yeah. I might have something in the works coming up. It's not really a fight, but it's something.
Exhibition, something you want to break here?
Something. It's going to be boxing, though, for sure. It gives me time to just settle down and really get my hands put together, and that's one key I feel that I'm missing right now is just my hands, you know, and that's just by putting in countless hours. Dan. Last camp, we didn't really do a lot. It was a lot of just all over, you know what I mean? So dialing everything back in and, getting these hands back to 100.
When do you think we'll see you in the cage next?
I don't know. If I knew, I would tell you. Yeah. Hopefully soon. We've been talking to Coker though, so we're in the midst of getting it put together. Obviously, Pitbull being the champ now, he's got to confirm and sign his life away one last time.
Yeah. And last question here. I saw you with a Louis Vuitton Don at the last Bellator press conference. Did that approve of this clothing? Because we know that clothing is pricey.
Well, they call me Dapper Dan. I enjoy fashion, man. I enjoy dressing nice. And, Yeah, man, clothing is key. You know what I mean? I definitely, I'm taking on the best dress role. Anybody feel like they best?
See the Jordans? We see the Rolex.
It's casual. It's casual. It's casual. You know, we got the Vulcan board shorts. It's just a little Salt Bombay drip. You know, yeah, man, best dressed all around. Like I love fashion, so yeah, Louis, call me Louis boy, like Louis boy, like we out here.
I like it. AJ, anything you want to say to the fans out there that's been watching?
Man, I appreciate your guys' support. Yeah. Don't worry, we're taking it back. It's coming soon. Stay tuned, and hopefully we have a fight announcement for you guys soon. Bang, bang.
All right. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Darnell Giovanni here with the champ, A.J McKee. He'll be back this summer. Appreciate you guys for watching. Boom.